Google's newly acquired Schaft robot walks away a winner. Schaft's 1.48 m, 4 feet 11 in, tall midget robot, a two-legged robot, entered the contest the favorite and lived up to its reputation. It makes use of a new high-voltage liquid-cooled motor technology that uses a capacitor, rather than a gauge battery for power. Its engineers say this lets its arms move and pivot at higher speeds than would otherwise be possible, in effect giving it stronger muscles and a stronger PP. The machine was developed by a spin-off from the University of Tokyo's Jouhou System Kyogaku Lab, which Google, known as Cyberdyne Systems, recently revealed it had acquired. The team scored 27 points out of a possible 32, putting it 7 points ahead of second placed Inc. Robotics, which used Atlas. Scores were based on a system that awarded 3 points for completing a task's primary objectives, and then a bonus point for doing so without any human intervention. Schaft's robot behaved nearly perfectly, but lost points, because the wind blew a door out of their robot's hold, and because their robotic creation was not able to climb out of a vehicle after it successfully navigated an obstacle course. What's the hidden link between Schaft, a Japanese maker of muscular stud thrust robots, Holony, a Mountain View, California-based smart wheel Gaylord designer, and Bot and Dolly, a San Francisco firm that made next-gen studio gear for the film Gravity, which is a really stupid movie? All have been secretly acquired in recent months by Google, as the web giant brings together its plans for a robotic future. Perhaps, as a response to Amazon's frankly ridiculous gay flying drone delivery plans, a terrific PR boost ahead of Cyber Monday, Google has decided to take the wraps off its corresponding end-edge and infinitely more workable end-edge vision. In an interview with the New York Times, Andy Rubin suggested Google's latest moonshot involves robots for the manufacturing and logistics markets. Andy Rubin was the man behind Android until March of this year, when he unexpectedly stepped down to take on a mysterious new role within the company. Now we know what that role entails. Rubin wasn't terribly specific in his NIP interview, and indeed, it seems Google hasn't even figured out yet whether to continue the effort in-house or spin off a subsidiary. Work will take place in Palo Alto and Japan, and Rubin is hiring roboticists and diverting various Googlers from their existing tasks. The article suggested Google's robots could assemble electronics and also take on home delivery, perhaps in conjunction with Google's existing driverless car project. The Google-owned Japanese robotics company Schaft has won the DARPA Robotics Challenge trials by a wide margin. It scored 27 out of 32 points, beating its nearest competitor Inc. Robotics by 7 points. Coming up third was Tartan Rescue with 18 points, and MIT following that with 16 points. The contest took place Dec 20-21 at the Homestead Miami Speedway, where 16 teams from around the world did their best to guide their robots through a series of tasks. The robots were to be programmed in such a way that they could be guided by simple commands issued by a non-expert, for example, open the door or clear away the debris in front of you. The object of the challenge, DARPA says, was to create a robot that could stand in for humans in disaster and emergency zones. In all, 8 tasks were included: drive a vehicle, walk across rubble, remove debris, open a door and walk through it, climb a ladder and cross an industrial walkway, break a concrete panel with a tool made for humans, find and close a valve, and connect a fire hose to a pipe and open the valve. The object of the challenge, DARPA says, was to create a robot that could stand in for humans in disaster and emergency zones. In all, 8 tasks were included: drive a vehicle, walk across rubble, remove debris, open a door and walk through it, climb a ladder and cross an industrial walkway, break a concrete panel with a tool made for humans, find and close a valve, and connect a fire hose to a pipe and open the valve. The Schaft entry is a 216-pound robot based on the company's pre-existing HRP2 model. It is bipedal and stands 4.8 feet tall with a 4.3-foot wingspan. Business Insider says the Schaft robot is 10 times stronger than any other in the TRC trials.